I've been waiting all week for today. I've been waiting all week for today. First of all, today is the battle box launch. There's only 40 battle boxes left. All right, we've sold 150 so far. They went like wildflowers. They went like wildflowers. Wildfire. Uh-oh. Oh, it's inside the box. I was like, I put it away. Hi guys. Hello, everybody. Battle box is up on the website. Okay. It's $24.75. You get the black holographic tumbler. Okay. You get Oliver. Okay. And you're going to get the giraffe, the bubblegum giraffe. And you're also going to get another instant transfer sheet that has bubbles, like bathtub bubbles, and giraffe spots on it. So you guys can play. You only have to use one or the other or some portion of each one or the other. You don't have to use all the instant transfer, some portion of a part of the instant transfer, Oliver glitter, and the tumbler. Okay. Now, hint, if you're going to completely cover the tumbler, like spray paint it a different color and glitter it, and you're not going to show this black base, we won't even know if you substitute a white 20 ounce and save this for something else later. I'm just saying. Emily's like, oh, we should have done a different cut because they got the black giraffe and that. And I was like, I like the black on black. I think it shows up great. I like the black on black. But we say you're supposed to use this tumbler, and you are supposed to use this tumbler. However, we wouldn't even know that you substituted in like a silver 20 and spray painted it white and then glittered over the top and completely changed the look if you want to save this for something else. Someone's like, well, then you're covering up all the black and the amazing holographic. I'm like, girl. Hello, everybody. So it's technically against the rules, but we would never know. So it's like a gray area. Find the gray area. As Vera is the queen of our kids of finding the gray area already. And she's only 7.5. She's about to be 8. She's the queen of gray area. Okay, so if you don't know what Battle Box is the competition that we do as a group. You do not have to join. It is not required participation. If you want to participate, it's $24.75. It's up on the website. Go to iwantglitter.com. Website's right there on the screen. Go to iwantglitter.com and grab the Battle Box. When you go to iwantglitter.com, you're going to click on today's deals. It's going to be right at the top today. If you're watching this at replay, it's a different day. It won't be right at the top because we launch new stuff so frequently. It'll kind of shimmy its way down. But just type in the words Battle Box in the search option on the website and it'll pop right up. It's $24.75. You get the 2 instant transfers, you get the glitter, and you get the tumbler for $24.75. And everyone who gets it, you create whatever you want with it. The world is your oyster. There's always kind of like a loose theme, but we do not vote based on how close you are to the theme. The theme is just more something fun. We just name it something because it matches what the instant transfers are or whatever. And so you're going to get the tumbler and the goodies, and then you take it and you create whatever your brain creates for it. You can use any other supplies you have at home. You just need to incorporate the tumbler, the instant transfers, and the glitter in some way on your submission, and post it to the group. You will get a little card that has the directions and the tags that you need to use on it so we can find it to vote with it and blah, blah, blah. So that is the Battle Box. It's $24.75. Each month it's a little bit different. Will the giraffe ever be available by itself? I don't know if we ordered extras of these guys. My guess is we ordered the amount that we need for Battle Box, but if there are extras, yes, it will go up on the website. But I don't remember because I yeet and delete information like that. Doesn't stick. It literally falls right out of my brain. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. All right. So that is the Battle Box. It's $24.75. There's about 40 left. Okay. So if you want to get in on the Battle Box this month, grab it. Today is the launch. If you participated in last month's Battle Box, your Battle Box submission needs to be in the Facebook group by tonight at midnight. Okay. You wanted to have it in by tonight at midnight. You are not required to participate. You can buy the Battle Box. Let's say you just like, I just love that cup and that instant transfer. I want it. You can buy the battle box and not actually submit. We're not going to hunt you down and force you to submit it. Okay. Or if you get it and then something happens in life and you don't get to it, lots of things can happen and you don't get to it. It's fine. But you get all the supplies and you can make something later and have fun. I saw somebody who posted like only 6 months late, but I finally finished my battle box from December. And so I'm like, it's just fun, right? It's the battle box is meant to be kind of make you part of the community, get to be, interacting with everybody. It's also great to try new skills, do new things, get outside your box, and just have fun as being part of the crafting community and the tumbling community. Guys, we're a big little family. We have been since the beginning of this group, and what this group is built on. So it's just fun. And it's not about being the best, most strategic, creative, crazy tumbler maker. It's about engaging and getting our hands dirty with and having fun and playing with all these supplies and trying something new. So that's what it's about. It's a very fun camaraderie type challenge. There are winners. You get gift cards to the website. It's real fun. Yes. So did somebody ask about Summer's birthday box? See angelfish. I can't see all the costumes. Okay. So then also today, this is what I've been waiting for because I told you guys I had this made for us as a self-indulgence because I freaking love it. Okay. In my sourdough era, because I am in my sourdough era. I just was in there mixing dough. I literally probably have dough stuck on my hand somewhere because I was just doing my boulé. And I made a ranch dressing boulé, a ranch dressing sourdough. It's going to taste like ranch dressing. So I just mixed it and then just popped it in the oven. And then it's in my Dutch oven. So I'm doing this live really quick. And then I'm going to run in and pop the lid off the Dutch oven and finish its completion. But I am in my sourdough era. I tried to travel across the United States, across California, from Texas to California with my starter, but I boiled it in the car because I forgot it in the car when we ran into the gas station. We were in there for like an hour. And it was like, I cooked it dead. It was very hot in the car because it was like 102 degrees outside. You're stretching and folding as you listen to me? Yes. So then I called Diane. I was like, Diane, I need you to go in because I keep like the same mother starter, but I keep little jars of it in case one gets moldy or something happens or I boil it in the car. I said, I need you to go in and grab one of my little jars and put like 4 tablespoons of water and 4 tablespoons of flour in it and feed it, let it sit for an hour and then close it up and put it in a package and mail it to me in California. And so she did. So I have my starter in California, but I'm in my sourdough era. So this is I'm making myself a cup. I have my black cup. It is missing in action. I haven't seen it now in 2 days. I will find it eventually. It's around here somewhere, but I'm going to be making this. So I'm going to be using this with, so you have this in my sourdough era available in the sourdough colors or in the white. Okay. So it's in black. And then we have these beautiful moons. It's a moon and a sun and moon. The sun and the moon. Just a beautiful sun and moon. There's 3 different styles, just all super pretty, creative. And then the sun and the moon. Love this one. And then we have a full sheet of Handmade with Love. So we have the care instructions, the one that has all like do not microwave, and then we have this one that just says handmade with love, handmade with love, handmade with love to put on the bottoms. So we have a set of these that's in care instructions, and we have a set of these that's handmade with love. These are for the smaller, like champagne flutes. We had some space. We put them on there, like the skinnier little tiny tumblers. This would even work on the bottom of a 20 ounce. And then you have this size that'll fit on 20 and 30 ounces and 40 ounce. Yes. All right. So those are up there, handmade with loves. And then we have the You Matter. I like this one. This goes with literally anything. And then I love this. These kind of go together. And this says, to the person behind me, you are amazing, beautiful, and enough. Remember that. And then You Matter. Now, Emily goes, why would you put that on a cup? It should be on the back of a shirt. I'm like, you only think it should be on the back of the shirt because you've seen it like all over social media on people's sweatshirts. However, I'm like, everywhere you go, holding your cup, somebody's behind you. I'm like, I put my cup on my shopping cart person behind me in line, person walking behind me in the grocery store, person walking behind me anywhere. Literally, I take my cup into restaurants because I drink alkaline water now. So I don't drink restaurant water. There's nothing wrong with restaurant water. I have found that alkaline water just works very good for me. So I take my alkaline water, I take my own cup into every restaurant. The people sitting behind me, people like anywhere. So I wanted this for a cup. So again, this is a self-indulgent day. So it says to the person behind me, you are amazing, beautiful, and enough. Remember that. And then you matter, to make a cup. How freaking cute is that? Spread kindness. Spread kindness. This is literally spread kindness. All right. So I think what I'm going to do for my sourdough tumbler though, I bought that black cup to decorate. I got it from Costco and I bought it to decorate. And my initial gut was I want to put those butterflies on it. I love those bright monarch butterflies. Obsessed. But I think I'm going to have to go buy another black tumbler because I really want those monarchs on a black tumbler, but I also want my sourdough one on the black tumbler. I like the black cup. And I'm going to use this and my sourdough in my sourdough era. And I'm going to go back and I got the feathers, the boho feathers. And I'm going to do these. So these are all going to go on one cup. I think these all go, this is very homestead, countryside vibe of like Earth Mama and my sourdough, making my family's food with my own hands. And so this has that kind of vibe feel to it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use today's sun and moon and these guys, or I might use the bigger ones. I haven't decided. And then in my sourdough era. So that's going on Tumblr. I can't find the cup though, so we can't do it today because I have no idea where it went. No idea where it went. I haven't looked everywhere, but in the places I tend to like visit, I've been checking with my eyeballs, my two eyes. Yes. All right. But the big thing today is there's the battle box is up there, but there's also the big launch. You have the handmade with love tumbler bottoms. You have the person behind me, you matter. You have all the pretty sun and moon instant transfers, which Julie, when she sees these, is going to freak out. If you know Julie, our resident Julie, who's Amazeballs, she does tarot readings. She's so cute. She's going to love these. She's really into astrology too, and just like the moon and the stars and all that. And then in my sourdough era. So you got a whole bunch of new stuff up today. And in my sourdough era, I feel like we launched these 2 separate days, but the lace also goes, right? So you could do like, I would do maybe like a tumbler with a white base and then put a champagne-y taupey colored glitter on it and then put the white lace with the in my sourdough era. That would look really cool too. Very boho, very cute. So anyway, this works with really anything because you could have any sort of style and be doing sourdough, but doing a sourdough starter and baking from a sourdough starter is trending right now. It's a huge trend. And also it's very delicious. And once you get the rhythm of the sourdough down, it's so easy. And people like overcomplicate it with this and that and this and that. I literally mixed this dough this morning and put it in my parents' set it on their counter. And I just got back to it. And it's at like 3:30. So it is very overproofed. But I'm like, eh. And it will taste good and delicious. Now, am I trying to sell this dough bread? No. Will my kids or my parents have any idea what overproofed bread is? No. Will it be delicious and yummy? Yes. Overproofed dough just means it's going to have a tighter crumb. They won't even notice the difference. It tastes delicious. It's not like dense or hard or anything. It's like still fluffy and airy and yummy. I just know what overproof dough is. But I'm like, it's so forgiving, you guys. So if you haven't gotten into the world of sourdough, dive in. I should do a weekend warrior like class. It's so much easier to learn from someone than to try to follow a recipe or to try to follow all these things on, because there's so many versions and so many ways of doing it and so many things that it can be very confusing. It's better to just learn it from one person who's going to teach you the basics, but also knows the more, I can explain to you like what temperature your dough should be at while it's proofing, and how you know it's the perfect proof, and why you want to do X, Y, and Z. I know all the things. I'm just a rebel baker because I don't have time as a mom to do all the things, but I know what all the things are. So it's much healthier to know what you're eating too. There's 3 ingredients in mine: water, flour, and salt, because your starter is just made with water and flour. Yes, and sourdough bread is delicious. And so my kids will gobble up. But you can also make things from your starter. The cheese crackers that I make, they last maybe 24 hours, and I make 4 batches of it in one day. I'll do a quadruple batch and they'll be gone in 24 hours. I make croutons. I was just telling my dad, if I make a loaf of bread and we for some reason don't get to eating it and there's some left over before it goes bad and gets moldy, I dice it up into cubes, toss it with olive oil, salt, vinegar, salt, and pepper and garlic, and then put it on a cookie sheet and slow bake it into croutons. And I'll be like, croutons are ready. And my kids will literally just come in and take handfuls of croutons and walk away eating them. So yeah. And granola, the granola made with sourdough. My dad, when he was at our house when the baby was born, he would not stop eating it. He's like, I'm going to gain 10 pounds. I'm like, well, just stop eating it. He's like, it's so good. Every time I walk by, I got to get a handful. So good. So good. It's all using your starter. Anywho, okay. Battle box today. Yeah. They want more crackers? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the crackers are amazeballs, and I put sharp cheddar cheese in it. Delicious. So battle box today. So if you haven't grabbed your battle box, you guys, they are up on the website. If you've never joined us for a battle box, don't be intimidated to jump in. Just jump in. That is what the battle box is for. There is no pressure on you. There is no stress for you. There is nothing about this that says you have to worry or stress about it at all. Just create something. Have fun making something. Post in the group if you struggle. Post in the group, hey, this is what I'm working on today, having fun with my battle box, and post a picture. It is about engaging and having fun. Also, you don't have to post at all. You can post as much as you want about it or none at all. Moderators go live with it, and we'll be going live throughout the month, doing the battle box with you guys, for you guys to ask them questions and to kind of see what they're doing and get inspired by them. But it's just about having fun. So the battle box is only $24.75. Everyone gets the same supplies. You make whatever you want using those supplies. You can use any other things at home. So if you're like, I love Oliver, but I also want to put Flynn with it, you can add any other glitter, any other accessories, any other goodies or bits and bobs or anything from like your Craft Addicts mixes. You can add anything onto it and have fun, get creative. And that is what we want to see. That's what we love watching you guys do. You just got the battle box for the shimmer cup? Yeah, it's an awesome cup. It's an awesome cup. I get it. We understand. That's why we were so excited to get it for battle box. Mine's got fingerprints all over it. It's such a rad cup. Such a rad cup. Yep. So you could even take this and just put an Oliver button on the bottom. Just do little Oliver on the bottom. Do some creative, maybe rhinestone work on the top. Do some creative instant transfer work. Be done. Whatever you guys want. Or you can turn this into a pencil holder and a 3D clay thing coming off the side, or what you do, whatever you want. You can get as big or as simple as you want, creative and crazy, or simple and pared down. It is your cup, it is your inspiration, it is your creativity, and that's what we want to see. There's no guidelines other than you got to use a portion of everything that comes in the box in some way on the cup. And it's only $24.75. Okay, so that's up there. There's a bunch of new instant transfers. If you missed yesterday, there is a Craft Addicts mix. I want to say there's under 50 of that Craft Addicts mix left from yesterday. It's the Summer Fun Craft Addicts mix. Julie got a picture of it real quick. I just posted the photo of it up there. It's got the little mini rhinestones. It's got the little cute little 3D bows. It's got the wristlets. It's got the keychain accessories. It's got the straw decorations and straw tops. The tassels, the sunflower little tassels. It's got a lot of little goodies in there for you to get creative and have fun and try a bunch of different things. All right, so there's a few of those left. The sourdough starter. I'm trying to see what Gail said something. Gail, Mary, many years ago, they used to pass the starter around our neighborhood. Oh, we still do. I so the our sourdough starter, I frequently in our we have a little Seguin is the town right next to us. We have a little Seguin Homestead Farmers Market group that my friend Dory runs, and I will frequently post in there.
The oven beeped.
That just means it's at temp.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's in there?
Yep, it's in there. It's already in there.
Yeah.
I know, I'm watching.
Okay.
I'll be in. My mom, she's like checking on your dough. And I will post in there frequently. Like we have meetups. And so it's a fun actual thing. If you should start this in your community. My friend Dory just started it. She actually lives in a condo, but she has a little tiny yard and she does little like micro growing and it's really fun. She gave me a squash one time. It's delicious. But she started the group, and what she does is she just coordinates with people, helps people find fresh eggs or fresh meat, or like coordinate people or in the group who are growers or farmers or ranchers and homesteaders, and everyone kind of trades things. And we have a meetup day once a month, and everybody brings things and trades with each other. There's no currency allowed. Well, they say they don't say allowed. Like they're like we don't necessarily want you to work in currency. This whole point of this is for everyone to barter system. And I bring sourdough starter. So I feed my starter really big and then I make little portions of it and I give it away. I don't sell anything. Or if somebody's like has jam, I'll be like, I'll trade you a starter for a jam. So we trade, but and you know me, I'm like, I actually want to buy your jam. You can just have the starter because I like supporting small businesses. But yeah, but I pass it out. So we raise and eat our own, butcher and eat our own animals. And so I took all the beef bones one time, all frozen in packs. And I said, make your own broth. Like you put it down inside, when I was like telling people, like put it inside of a crock pot, turn the crock pot on low, let it cook for literally 48 hours. And it makes the most amazing bone broth. Or put it in your Instapot or like on a simmer on your oven on super low. But I was teaching them how to make bone broth. It's so fun. Anyway, so it's a fun little group. They do sourdough classes and canning classes and yeah. But yeah, that's how I pass out my sourdough starter. And every once in a while in Lavernia, I'll just say, hey, Lavernia, I've got sourdough starter. Who needs some? And some of the girls from my gym were like, Summer, oh my God, didn't know you did sourdough. I need one. I killed mine. But yeah. All right. Get your battle box, get your goodies, get your instant transfers. There's all kinds of stuff up. Myrna, maybe one day on my personal Facebook page, I will go live and do a sourdough class. And I have no issue mailing people sourdoughs. To Voli from our Facebook group, she's where I got my sourdough starter from. It's amazing, and I keep it a very strong, healthy sourdough. So maybe one day we'll just do a day, and I'll say, all right, I'm gonna grow my sourdough up, and maybe I'll put like a listing on the website that says sourdough starter for $0 and you can add one to your shopping cart and then I'll bring it down and I'll have Alyssa put it in your orders. Wouldn't that be funny? Someday. So everybody, if you're waiting, yes. So I do know that you can buy sourdough starters. I kind of think that's funny. I mean, I guess there is cost involved if they're giving it to you in a nice jar and stuff. And I get it. And you can buy sourdough starters. And there are people like, oh, my sourdough starters from the Oregon Trail. But I'm like, how do you verify that? You cannot. Also, once you've had the sourdough starter in your environment, the whole starter changes because it adapts to the microbes in your own natural environment and completely changes your sourdough. So once it's been in your house for like a month to 2 months, it's no longer the same sourdough. So it's not like it's the same yeast from the Oregon Trail. So all right. See, sativa. I'm trying to get better at saying sativa. I like saying sativa. Anyway, you know this. We've had this conversation before. She's a sourdougher. So anyway, okay, I gotta go because my bread is in the oven. Get your battle box. Get your instant transfers. If you're gonna start sourdough, get your in my sourdough era because I'm gonna get you guys addicted because it's so easy and it makes the best bread. And even if you're a single person, you can pare down your recipes to make one little tiny like loaf. And so you don't have to have a loaf this big. I'm also going to teach you if you do have a loaf this big and you're a single person, how to prep it and work it so you always have sourdough and you don't have any waste. Because I got those tips too. I can do a whole. I even told Ivan, I was like, if the glitter business disappears, I'm doing the sourdough business. Glitter ain't going nowhere. He laughs because he's like, glitter's not going anywhere. I'm like, I know, us women are crazy. We love our glitter. We love our sparkly stuff. All right. I'll see you guys later. Happy Friday. I'll see you guys later. I will probably be live doing a full crafting. It might even be one of our 4-hour long lives because I'm crafting tomorrow. My kids are with my sister. My mom and dad are here. They have, and I even have the baby. And this is, it's like easier than when I'm at home crafting. I can just craft. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.